Is going on, everyone? Wrestling cards are back, and I could not be more excited. Not if as if we weren't getting enough with Elite hitting likely late February here. We just got a date of that. Today, we just got the first look at the sell sheet for WWE Impeccable, which, if you were a fan of Impeccable last year like I was, this is absolutely huge. So there were a lot of question marks coming out of this lawsuit where WWE effectively canceled the WWE license for Panini to make trading cards. That has all been settled. Take a look at the other videos we have on this playlist. There's a ton of information on this channel as to what happened, but we got our first real indication that a product beyond Elite is coming outside of the signings that we've already seen. Now it's official. The sell sheet is here. I want to go through the cards real quickly because, man, this is continuing to be one of the best looking WWE sets ever created. So let's start just with the base card because the one that they previewed here is a really big piece of news. CM Punk is going to be making his Panini card debut. And for this to happen as quickly as it has after Survivor Series is a gigantic piece of information because there were a lot of question marks as to whether or not the WWE and Panini's sort of back and forth in this lawsuit would allow them to get all of these things sorted out, like the debut of CM Punk at Survivor Series. The photo is from Survivor Series. It looks like an awesome card. I don't think they're going to have autographs in here, but I mean, anything's on the table if they can get the signing done and the cards produced. So maybe he has a flat autograph with no relic. Maybe he's got cards in here. Maybe it's a redemption. Who knows? But at least he's going to have a base card. That is really big to start with. Secondly, we also are looking at some of the new designs for Impeccable. And man, these look even better than they did last year. The patch autographs are back. They have new jumbo patch autographs. It looks like the Roman Reigns that they previewed here. I mean, I can't say enough good things about this set because ever since they started producing it in football way back in the 2017, like this set has been so freaking awesome. Like the artistic sort of HDR filter type of photography. They've got a ton of really like artistic themed card designs. There's a watercolor set which features kind of like a painted background. Through the different signings that have taken place at the Royal Rumble and other places, we've seen what some of these cards look like. They've got a ton of legends in here. I've already sort of seen a ton of things from like Mick Foley and D'Lo Brown and like you name it, like they're going to be in the set. And I cannot wait to see how this turns out. It's going to be a high-end product. It'll be about a $450 to $500 box. Looks like they'll do first off the line again. I would be shocked if it's something different than what they did last year. But you're going to get really great, clean-looking patch cards with on-card autographs. You could get some dual autographs. You could get a bunch of stuff. The number cards are back, which I thought were some of the best-looking cards that in the entire product last year. I think when you look at the overall sort of grand scheme of WWE, these number cards are some of the cleanest, best looking cards that exist in WWE. Like they sell for an absolute ton of money for good reason. And seeing that they're back again this year, they're going to continue it with some sets that I would guess are focused around Hall of Fame again. I would guess that they're going to do something themed with matches or WrestleMania. They did the titles last year, how many titles they won, how many matches they've had at WrestleMania, debuts, stuff like that. They'll change it up, but the cards are back and they look just as good as they did last year. I mean, I can't be more excited for this set. I think Immaculate, when it eventually comes out, is going to be one of the best wrestling products ever made, just like it was last year. But I think to come back and make a statement with this product is really important. I really don't know what to expect from Elite. I think the checklist is going to be gigantic. I think the boxes are too expensive. I'm not a huge fan of the design. So that comes out late February. This should probably be out late March, early April, around WrestleMania timeframe. Then Immaculate and Chronicles are probably coming very shortly after that. I don't think we see Prism 2024 until the summer, maybe late summer, early fall. So like we've got a long string of really awesome products right in a row. Everything was delayed. I know Panini wants to get back on track. It seems from a lot of the signings that they did at the Royal Rumble, I've heard they got a ton of them done. There shouldn't be too many redemptions. I would guess there will be some because it's an on-card autograph set, but I think they're back on track. I know Cody Rhodes is signing his cards. I've heard Roman Reigns did a signing. I've heard a lot of different things sort of go down that all spell good news for wrestling card collectors. Get ready because this year 2024 is going to be enormous, and I cannot wait to get back on track so that sets like Impeccable, Chronicles, and Immaculate, Prism, Select, like they all will come rapid fire hopefully now. And I know that they're hustling to get signings done. This is going to be so cool. And I'm excited because it's been like since October, November timeframe since we've gotten something like this. And to see that they're able to sort of churn this out as quickly as they have, get the signings done. We saw them taking place at recent shows and things like that. This is great news. Great news, confirmation, even more so than we already had with the signings, even more so than we had with what Fightful reported. Like, we know Panini is back. I think they're probably going to be able to come out with their license. And, oh, by the way, for the first time ever, we're going to be getting NFT Panini blockchain wrestling cards. So if you saw some of the things I was posting on Twitter, follow me. You can see not only are we going to get Elite from an NFT perspective, we may get actual sort of blockchain cards, which if you're not familiar with what Panini does with that, they're basically physical versions of specific sets and things like that that are not offered in packs. They are awesome cards, and I can't wait to see if we get some of those. But we are going to get NFT related trading cards to close out some of the loopholes that existed when WWE filed their lawsuit. One of them was creating digital cards. Another one is a trading card game. I would guess that is likely on the heels here. So we should see that coming as well. But yeah, get ready. Fast and Furious wrestling card, moments here coming for 2024. Everybody should be excited. I can't wait. The link to a lot of our videos on the lawsuit and what went down will be in the comments here. But please like and subscribe. We've got a ton more coming. We're going to tape a show on the checklist for Elite because thankfully now with the release of these NFTs, we know what is going to be included in the hobby product. So it's going to be a lot of different things that we can work with to make sure that you have information coming into Elite when that's released at the end of February. So we got a little bit of an early preview on that checklist. We'll cover this checklist. We've got a bunch of stuff coming. Stay tuned to WTC. We're going to cover everything. This is going to be your hub, and I can't wait to share it with you guys. See you soon.